Hello everyone, welcome to Melissa's Musings. It's a glorious Thursday. Thanks for joining in. Here's Boots. He's really hungry, so he's very much up in my business. And I'm just going to pretend like he's excited about the topic. As excited as I am. So as you guys know, I am Melissa Steele, real estate agent and host of Melissa's Musings. And as you guys come on in here, thank you so much for joining live and for watching on the replay. Love you guys. Give me some hearts and love if you are excited about this topic, which is, we're talking about the monkey in your head, that voice, the ego conversation, as I like to call it, the filing cabinet full of shit. And I had a great run-in with my ego on Tuesday evening in regards to something that was happening yesterday. And I'll give you the story so that you guys can learn from what I experienced. And if you're experiencing the monkey in your head, you'll be able to shift from it. So one of my friends, Anya, does an amazing thing each Wednesday morning where they chase the sunrise. So they have this adventure club where each Wednesday at 5 a.m., the group chooses a new location to hike around San Diego. And everybody meets there. We do the hike and enjoy the sunrise. It's like a beautiful thing. So I had the intention of joining yesterday morning's adventure club. So I had 5 a.m. in my calendar, was super excited, and had been planning for it. I had the time on yesterday morning. I had the time in the day to recover if I was tired. It was a perfect scenario for my first attendance of the adventure club. And Tuesday night rolls around and I get a text from my friend Anya and she's like, "Hey girl, I'm so excited to meet you up at the hike tomorrow," and sends me the details. And my ego conversation right away was like, "You're not going to be able to make that hike. You're so nauseous in the mornings." And even though it was my intention and I fully intended on going, the ego conversation was very persistent. "You've woken up a few mornings this week with nausea. What makes you think you're going to have the strength at 5 a.m. to go on a hike? You haven't been on a hike in months." All these things, right? So it's Tuesday night. An hour prior to receiving the text, I had every intention of going on this hike. I was super excited about the hike. And then I get her confirmation text, and all of a sudden, this giant bombardment of the monkey in my head, that voice, the ego conversation, right? All of a sudden, it's thinking of every single reason why I won't be able to do it. My body's not strong enough. You haven't been on a hike in months. Blah, 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 blah. All the things. But what was really interesting... Sorry, phone call. They don't know I'm mid-musing. So what was very interesting was that even though I'd had the intention, as soon as I allowed that voice to start running, it did. It started to run rampant. And to the point where I even told my friend, I was like, "You know what? I'm committed to going. I'm manifesting good health, but just a heads up, I may wake up nauseous and have to bail." My ego wanted the out. It wanted the excuse. It so badly didn't want me to be there. So that's the ego conversation. Now in my heart and my mind, I'm thinking, "You get to go, Melissa. It's been months since you went on a hike. Your body is so strong. It can absolutely do this hike. You wake up at 5 a.m. and sometimes feel nauseous, but sometimes you don't. So tomorrow you're not going to feel nauseous." And all these thoughts. So I was easily able to combat the ego conversation simply because I was aware of the fact that it was an ego conversation. I knew it wasn't serving me. Like, I knew that what was best for me was to go on this hike. I knew that I wanted to go on the hike. However, that voice inside my head was like, "Oh no, you don't. Let me put every weakness and doubt in your mind so that you feel really uneasy and anxious going on the hike." Right? And that's something so normal. That happens all the time in life. Literally all the time. Like, you and I both know it probably happens to you hundreds of times a day where you need to re-navigate to what it is that you wanted. Where you set the intention and then right before you go do it, you're tired or you have no time for this or whatever your excuse and ego conversation may be. So I would love to report that I went on the hike. It was fabulous. I woke up not nauseous at 4:30 in the morning. It was a little bit early, not gonna lie. I was tired, but every human being is tired at 4:30 in the morning. Or at least I am, for sure. Many human beings, I apologize, I shouldn't overgeneralize. Many human beings are tired by waking up at 4:30 in the morning. So for me, I'll end by going. It was so fulfilling. I felt so enriched and so excited and so rejuvenated. That 5 to 7:30 a.m. hike where I got to see the sunrise, breathe in the fresh air, proved to myself that I could absolutely do the hike, all the things. I felt fantastic about it. I crushed my day yesterday. And I got to take a glorious nap in the afternoon to really feed my soul. I was feeling very tired when like 3 o'clock rolled around. I was like, oof, I am pooped. And I got to rest because that's what my body needed. I took some time and then got up and cooked dinner and finished my work and did all of the things. But it was proving to myself in this particular story and instance and example, it proved to myself what was possible. I could have so easily backed out. I could have 100% succumbed to that voice, that filing cabinet full of shit. Did you see how the filing cabinet full of shit immediately pulled, well, you've been sick a few times this week, so it's a guarantee that you're going to feel sick tomorrow by waking up at 4:30. It pulled that. It was basing its judgment on my prior experience. But the day is always new. There is always opportunity for shifting. And there's room for manifestation too, because I went to bed on Tuesday night being like really meditative, really manifesting that I was going to feel fantastic on Wednesday morning and that I was going to be in full like attendance and presence and excitement for the hike. And I was. So I encourage you to shift if you guys are also experiencing an ego conversation. A bunch of you guys are joining on here, including one of my faves, Alex. Hi, buddy. I miss you. Alex said he jumped on late and will catch the beginning on the replay. Ooh. That's my doorbell, friends. I'm going to go. I will talk to you soon. Love you.